you go.
Noisy children.
You're up early. Sometimes I wish I'd never learned to read. War in the Middle East, riots in Poland, an earthquake in Italy. They've got very low moral fibre, these foreigners.
Clocks are going out all over Europe. They shall not be wound up again in our lifetime.
If I were illiterate, I'd never have to worry about any of this.
To be unworried is to be a spectator at a game who supports neither side, uninvolved and ultimately superfluous.
Hello, yes, Tiz. Could you calm down a bit, please, because I can't understand what you're saying. Yes, that's right. I don't know. I'll find out. Bloke wants to talk to you.
Who?
I don't know. He sounds a wee bit hysterical.
I can see you were trained at the Brook Street Bureau.
Hey, what do you want?
Take me to your leader.
Hey, look here, you.
Just a minute. Mr. Bulman, to see Mr. Goodchild. I believe this is how it's done. Go on, off you go.
Hi. I'm Jason Goodchild.
George Bulman.
Look, thanks for coming around so quickly.
Well, you sounded urgent.
Oh, damn right.
Right, where's the body?
The what?
The fire, the female Caucasian hanging from the windowsill.
You are the clock chappie?
Yeah, that's me, yeah.
You were talking like a policeman.
Yes, old habits. I used to be one. No, the ailing timepiece?
Right. Voila!
What a beaut.
17th century English. Daniel
Quare.
Well, the fact is, it's stopped. It belongs to my grandmother. She's bonkers about it. It's been in the family since the Punic Wars.
Someone's given it a jolt. Feather's broken.
Ah, we had a bit of a party here last night.
Lingerie in the grounds, paper masks. I had noticed.
Yes, well, the fact is, I've got this really big thrash on tonight. Midsummer ball and all that.
And you needed to rehearse.
Well, some mates came down to help organise. Things got a bit out of hand. The old clock took a body blow. Tell me it's not terminal, Mr. Bulman?
There's a tool case in my cupboard.
Thank heavens Gran is sleeping later than usual.
Shut up.
Ah, at last. There's a tool case in the car outside. In the boot.
I see you employ an honours graduate from the Godzilla Charm School.
One of my grandmother's many eccentricities. She took him on years ago when he was the local yobbo. She took pity on him, she said. He's been a sort of general handy, not-so-handy man. Gardener, chief bottle washer. Then when our old butler finally fell off the twig, she put him in his place.
What's the time?
Good question. I'm trying to get it fixed before Gran appears. You haven't seen her this morning, have you?
Don't know. Does she normally sleep in the woodshed?
Sorry?
That's where I woke up. Left little Miss What's-her-name snoring away like a buzzsaw.
Not in here, Nigel.
Pleasant little tart. Can't remember her name.
Excuse me. Oh, thank you, my good man.
How many other things did you chinless wonders wreck last night?
Jace, you can't let him talk like that. Blood man.
Well, Mr. Bulman, how long do you think it would take?
Oh, I don't know, but I'll give it a go.
Morning, Jace.
Oh, hi, Tim.
If you would just clear the decks.
Right. Come on, into the kitchen and talk ever so nicely to Williams. How's it going?
Jace, I need danger money doing this after last night's episode. Anyone here called Barrett?
Yes.
Phone.
Well, who is it?
You didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Yeah? She what? But what's this indisposed crap? You mean she's stoned out of a tiny mind, right? Now, listen to me. She's got to turn up, right? They're expecting a singer, they've paid for a singer, and they're going to get a singer.
Something up.
Oh, the bloody singer's gone down, that's all.
Lucy, I'm in trouble.
Try Marty Proops.
No, I'm serious. Look, I forgot some tools and I need them quick. They're in the desk drawer, second or third down. Bring them along, there's a good partner. I'm at Southcote Manor.
You have a car?
East Croydon Station. Put the bike in the guard's van.
Oh, a cab will be tax deductible.
Any luck with the singer?
No, not yet.
Here, get rid of little Miss Muffet, quick. Drive her home. I don't want Gran to see the seamy side of my life.
Driver? Oh, can't you take a bus?
Oh, take her home, for God's sake.
All right.
Nigel, all the way. No dumping on the motorway. Good morning, Gran. Had a nice lie-in.
Darling, did any of your friends come upstairs last night?
I hope not. I told all of them to stay out of your end of the house. Why?
Convinced I saw... Must have been a dream.
Saw what, Gran?
sounds silly, but a huge cat.
A cat?
Listen, please, let go of my arm.
I was just taking you to the kitchen. I thought you'd like some breakfast.
You know perfectly well I always take breakfast in the drawing room.
About that cat.
It gave me a little push and then slammed the door in my face. I suppose I woke up. I can't recall much except it isn't very nice to have a large cat slam a door in one's face. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is,
I think you'll find that the floorboards will stay down now, sir. I've used adhesive and nails with countersunk screw heads. The very best.
Oh, fine, fine.
What's the matter with the floorboards?
They were a bit loose, Gran, and a bit dangerous, so I thought I'd get someone in to fix them. That's terrific.
Yeah.
Please, tell Williams I should like my breakfast now.
Right away. Thanks. I owe you one.
Oh, do you want to pay me now?
Oh.
Well, you're minus a singer tonight, correct?
Oh, we're still looking for one.
Well, look no more.
Can she sing?
Lucy McGinty. Oh, eat your heart out. Clear lane, she's... Oh, what have we got here? Ah.
Guess what, George? Petty Cash didn't run to a taxi.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Jason Goodchild. I've got a serious problem.
Caused, I have no doubt, by a deprived childhood.
Oh, now then. There's only one thing worse than a snob. That's an inverted snob.
Well, what is your problem?
I'll show you. We got this party tonight.
So?
Well, we had a singer, but she's let us down.
Oh, now hang on, look, wait a minute. Just hold it.
You just give me 4 separate orders. Which do you want first?
Where did you get the idea that I could sing? Oh, George.
Well, he wouldn't have said you could if you couldn't, would he?
What, I sing? In the bath?
Oh, we could fix that. Live on stage, singing in her bath, Miss Lucy McGinty. It'd be quite a gimmick. I tell you what, we could
I
fill
really
up the...
don't think it would work.
Well, what have you got to lose?
Jez, any of those Sharons left over from last night?
Sharon's?
Tim, go away.
I need one to give my backer up. Bloody stiff.
Oh, by Sharon, I assume he means a local wench.
Let's suppose you do back rubs, ducky.
No, I don't. Why don't you ring for the second footman?
I love the Irish accent.
Goodbye.
If you don't bloody vanish, you'll get my boot where you keep your brains. Look, I'm sorry. He's a mentally retarded cousin. I'm afraid it's my week to look after him.
Condescending pipsqueak.
Well, what do you say?
I fell in love with you the first time I looked into them their eyes. And you've got a certain little cute way of flirting with them their eyes. They make me feel happy. They make me feel so blue. I'm falling, no stalling. I'm falling in a great big way for you. My heart is jumping. You started something with them their eyes.
For Christ's sake, get off! Get off!
For Pete's sake, shut up, you great big blood roulade.
What's happened?
I found this bird going upstairs.
I told everyone upstairs was out of bounds.
This bloody ape threw me down the stairs.
You could have killed me, Jace.
What were you doing up there anyway?
get just a little bit frayed. I sneaked into the kitchen, I dug me a party. The waiter, the porter, and the second story maid. I peeped into the parlor to see what was a hatchin'. In time to hear the hostess suggest a charade. But who was in the pantry, a-laughing and scratching? The waiter and the porter and the upstairs maid. When they heard the music that the orchestra played, the waiter and the porter grabbed a hold of the maid. Then they all proceeded to go into a club. If ever I'm invited to some party duddies, I ain't gonna watch any harlequinade.
Who's that? Go away. Go away.
Good booze in my Manhattans, tempt me with expensive presents. Feed me oysters and broiled pheasants, Daddy. I want a sunken tub, a big masseur to give me a rub. Daddy, you ought to get the best for me. Ooh, Daddy, you ought to get the best for me.
Let me out! Let me out!
You were bloody fantastic last night.
You said that already.
It's my house. I say it as often as I like. You ought to go full-time.
Nah, I'm too old.
You're nae but a wee bairn.
I could have been crushed to death if your wonderful friends had had their way.
Ah, you can't always vouch for your friends.
I can.
There's a bed for you upstairs.
Oh, aye? Whose?
You mustn't let all this flattery get to your head. I assumed you wouldn't want to bike it back at this hour, so I had one made up.
And you were right.
I'm always right.
Oh. Oh, is that a fact, hmm?
Oh, yes, I've got as many faults as the next man. However, being wrong isn't one of them.
I suppose one day all this will be yours, as they say.
Turn you on, does it?
No,
Not even a little bit.
not even that much.
My grandmother's in here. She's a very light sleeper. So, if you could try not to snore too loudly.
You are just bursting with charm, aren't you?
Oh, I've always had bags of charm. Savoir faire. Glad you noticed. Good night.
Good night. Jason?
Gran, are you all right?
Oh, thank heaven.
Well, some stupid prank, maybe.
Well, there were certainly enough Wallies here last night who would think it frightfully amusing.
If I find out which one of you done it, I'll tear 'em in half.
I told everyone to stay downstairs.
But they didn't, did they? Scaring the life out of an old lady.
If it was anyone I invited, I'll find out.
Of course you will, yeah, and slap his wrist.
Do you think you're the only one concerned about my grandmother?
The best thing to do is just let her sleep as long as she wants and
You're supposed to be in bed.
The moment I keel over, Williams, you may put me back there. We met before. You mend floors.
Yes, Ma'am.
Miss McGinty works for Mr. Bulman.
Miss McGinty works with Mr. Bulman.
If anyone thinks I'm cleaning up last night on my own, they got another thing coming.
Mr. Bulman is also a private investigator, Gran.
Ah. Floor mending seems to be an expanding business. I know why I was... Is sapped the right word, Mr. Bulman?
Oh, well, that'll do nicely, Mum.
Why?
A Chippendale-style commode, late 18th century, and it stood right here. What's interesting is that the thieves moved these other things around to hide its removal.
But this place is such a tip. How can anyone tell if something's missing?
It may be a tip to you, darling, but I've lived with all this for a very long time, and the inventory is marked up here. And one item is an 18th century commode. Now gone.
How much was it worth?
I don't know exactly.
Enough to make it worth nicking.
Oh, I'd say so. The value must be at least £10,000.
Lowered by a rope onto a waiting vehicle, which no doubt was not noticed amongst all the other cars last night. But what is curious is that...
He's a great one for the suspense.
is the care that the thieves went to cover their tracks.
How do you mean?
Well, we even ran all the furniture upstairs to plug the gap, making sure they didn't chip the windowsill.
Which means what?
Which means that they must have reckoned that if there was no signs of a break-in, the theft wouldn't be detected. You know, the piece wouldn't be missed.
So where does that get us?
To the local law.
Is that necessary, Mr. Bulman?
Oh, yes. Crime has been perpetrated.
But, you're a detective. Couldn't you find the culprit without involving the local plods? I don't think my grandmother would like them plodding through her drawing room. We'll pay you your usual rate.
All right. I accept. Mr. Goodchild, do you happen to have such a thing as a fishing rod?
They say fish is good for the brain. So what have you figured out sitting here?
How are you getting on with your Jason?
Chuck it, George.
Well, don't you like it?
He's not bad, I suppose. But his friends...
Oh, you must have worked out that our tea leaf is probably one of them.
Right. But which?
Well, that's what you're going to find out.
How?
By sticking close to your Jace. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Dodgy.
You play your cards right, and one day, all that could be yours. Hell's bleeding bells! I've got one! I've got one! I've got one! Hey, I've got one! I've got... what do you do? What do you do?
What would Isaac Walton have done?
Lucy! Lucy! I'm being serious! I'm using my serious voice!
After all, what is a fishing line? A worm on one end and a fool on the other.
Thanks, love. Any ketchup?
Yeah, somewhere.
Oh, you're a real man of the people, aren't you?
What?
Thanks, love. Ketchup. Keep racing pigeons too, do you? Follow West Ham?
I come here a lot. I've known her since we were kids. And these chips need ketchup. Explaining all this.
Silver spoon in the mouth and all.
Silver spoon, my dear. I had the entire cutlery set. Did you know my great-grandfather had a terrific reputation in these parts?
Is that so?
Oh, yes. Amazing bloke. With the women, I mean.
Well, well.
milkmaids, virgin brides, nuns. He had them all.
I suppose that was because he had the good child charm.
Oh, no, it's because he had the good child money. And just because of him, we're having to scrape around trying to make ends meet.
Don't. You're making me cry.
I should think that would be rather easy.
Why do you think I'm a soft touch?
Because you talk like James Cagney, but inside you're Olivia de Havilland. You share a house with a man who looks on you as a daughter. Proud as punch when you shine, like last night.
Do you charge for your consultations, Doctor?
I do see. I liked you the moment I saw you. Sexually, romantically, every possible way. You do have that effect on men. On some men. Don't undervalue yourself.
Would you excuse me for a moment?
Here, Jan.
Outrageous. I've liked you since the moment I saw you. Sexually, romantically, every possible way. You do have that effect on men. On some men. Don't undervalue yourself.
Don't you want those?
No?
Mustn't waste food. There are people starving in Belgravia.
Everything all right?
Yes, love. Thanks.
Oh, by the way, Jason, Robbie wants to know when you can call round and see him.
Well, I'm a bit tied up today.
Well, he just wants to thank you for that wonderful mechanised wheelchair you bought him.
Good.
You've no idea what difference it's made to his life. He can get down the school in 5 minutes now. Off he goes, zooming down the street. He wants to thank you personally, Jason. Please drop in when you can.
Yes, I will. Right. Shall we go?
Who is Robbie?
Her nephew.
I'm sorry if I was rude at lunch.
You weren't rude. You were frank. I'm just popping in here. No, wait in the car. I won't be a sec.
Wheelchair indeed. Well, that's a new one on me.
OK, now, what'll you give me on the one on the right?
2 to 1.
2 to 1. £200?
Done.
OK. Bread ready.
Right.
First one's the bread wins.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on on the left. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
You
God's sake.
haven't got a hurry.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, yours is bigger than mine, isn't it?
The bread's over
No.
there. The
Yes,
bread's
yes,
there.
yes.
Oh, that's not fair. I demand an inquiry into that.
Double or quits?
Double or quits it is. Right.
Right.
Just been spreading the word about the commode. Someone might see it come up for sale. Afternoon. Excuse me.
You looking all right, old flush? Must be lunchtime boozing, fresh air, or love.
I drank orange juice.
That narrows down the field quite a bit, doesn't it?
On the way back, he stopped at an antique shop.
What for?
He said he was spreading the news about the missing commode.
What? Weren't you with him?
He told me to stay in the car.
What's this place called?
Fine Antiques. The village is called Botswell.
Lucy, Mr. Bulman, Grand's compliments. Would you care to join her for tea?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
What now?
I should like some more tea, please, Williams.
You've had one pot already.
I should like some for my guests.
Yeah. Did you eat all those chocolate biscuits?
William!
The doctor said cut down on chocolates and tea, and here you go, stuffing yourself with both.
The tea, Williams.
No way, you've had more than enough.
Then you are dismissed. Leave this house.
I quit.
You cannot quit when I have just sacked you.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do, you old trout.
And do I take it this man is no longer in your employ, madam?
That is correct.
Right. Two things I hate in this life. Soggy crisps and people who repay kindness with brutish insensitivity. Now get out!
Get off of me! Get out, you bleeding hands off me! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Oh, dear. Poor Williams. And you still haven't had your tea.
Allow me.
Oh,
Ma.
thank you.
You should have got rid of him years ago.
Oh, I did. I've dismissed him hundreds of times, and he's handed in his notice just as often.
Now, pot to the kettle, never kettle to the pot. What is it? No, maybe not. No, spoons. Spoons.
Aha! The new butler.
He is served, ma'am.
Oh, very good.
Oh, William's left his wallet in the kitchen. No doubt he'll be back for it.
If you want to see some more of those pictures.
Milk, ma'am.
Please.
They're not very valuable, many of them, but they're sort of sentimental.
And sugar?
No.
It's supposed to be an ancient relation.
You're most kind.
Ma'am.
Hello? Yes, just a moment. Mr. Bulman, it's for you. I'll get my tea.
No, I'm not, but, well, go ahead anyway. Yes? How was Vibrator's out? How many did Clive Lloyd make? Did both of them get any wickets? Thank you. Yes, thank you. It was very nice of you to phone me.
You still up?
And what time do you call this?
Oh, George, if you don't know that, you should take up another trade.
May one ask where you've been?
One may. One has been out and one has had a ripping time.
With Lord Jim, I suppose.
Yep.
You seem to have overcome your socialist reservations about him and his mates.
Some famous sage, I forget which one, said there was only one thing worse than being a snob, and that was being an inverted snob.
Now, about that shop he visited, Fine Antiques.
What was Williams doing with a card from the same place?
Yeah, it's a good question. He never struck me as being an antiques collector.
I'm never quite sure about circumstantial evidence. But I think this is it.
You know, that telephone call that I made, that wasn't really about cricket. I got an acquaintance of mine to run a few checks on Southcote Manor. He owed me a favour.
And?
Well, they're mortgaged up to the chimney stacks. The only assets are the furniture and the paintings, and so far Lady S has turned down flat any idea of selling them off, so... Family faces a pretty bleak future. I mean, like, you know, receivers and bailiffs and so on.
I know.
Oh?
His lordship told me.
He's very fond of his old gran, isn't he?
Yes.
Enough to help her work in insurance for him?
Of what?
Well, one, the contents, so I'm told, are insured for about $1 million. Two, she won't sell for sentimental reasons. Now, how would you think that your fine Oxford mind would deal with that, eh? Three, steal the goods yourself. The insurance company pays up, Granny gets out of the Ulu, the goods remain in the family, stashed away until the heat cools off.
I hope Jason isn't involved.
So do I.
Because if he is, for the reasons you've just spelled out, about helping the old lady,
Yes, well...
I don't think you'll find me turning him in.
Rule number one, Lucy, never get involved with your suspects.
Good night.
Good night.
May I help you?
Yes, I was drawn in by this lovely piece of work.
Exquisite, isn't it? 18th century hooded bookcase.
Yes.
Are you trade?
No, a gentleman. Oh, dear. Suppose I've just done myself out of a 10% discount.
Not from me. I have to sell to trade, but it gives me little joy. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hello? May I ask who recommended me? Tommy Sewell. Yes, of course I did. I don't have one in stock, but I'll cast around and see what I can find.
Yes, it was a monkey smoking a pipe.
Gran, what are you doing here? What's that?
I'm checking the inventory.
Why?
I'm worried something else might have gone.
Gran, you should see yourself. You look as though you've been down a mine.
I'm sorry, darling. I tend to worry, so it's all I've left to do.
To be unworried is to be a spectator at a game, uninvolved with either side. Uninvolved and ultimately superfluous.
Well, if you're worried about the inventory, 2 heads are quicker than one. We'll get through this in a flash.
Oh.
Now go and wash your face. Go on, shoo.
Thank you, darling.
Poor old love. She does get steamed up about things.
I think she's been coping really well.
Hello, old chap. I've sussed it out. Look, this is what I want you to do.
And one long case, Daniel Queer Clock, 1695.
Finished?
Finished. All present and correct, except the commode. I must be getting back.
I'll drive you home. After dinner.
Give the job the elbow, Jim.
Me go back there. Treated like an old tow rag. Not me.
Can't live on fresh air.
Tim. Nigel. Nah, they're too incompetent. Williams. Could be. Hartwell.
Stay late, that's the trouble. Always the trouble with you lot.
It's a nice drink, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nice job of that, I told you.
Hang about. I know this matter. Let's hang around a bit.
Where are you, Jim boy?
I've done it, George. Right. Be in. Come on.
Hello, this is STG Investigations. I'm sorry, there's no one here to talk to you at the moment.
Well, now, look who's here. If it isn't the old lady's minder.
Let's go and get the file for it.
Hey! This is a brand new car.
He'll pay. It's his birthday.
I want your name and address and insurance company. Hey. Hey, you, I'm talking to you.
But I booked a table for dinner.
Oh, never mind dinner. We've got to find George. Quick. Quick.
Good morning.
Guten Tag, mein Herr. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, bitte?
Ah, no. A 9. Sorry.
Is no matter. I a little English speak. You say mutual, comrade. To me, say to of assistance can be, yeah?
Ah, and who is this mutual comrade? A friend?
Herr Thomas Suhl. Good old Tommy, yeah?
Ah, Tommy. Count von Altberg. What can I do for you?
I a clock seek. From a 17th century craftsman made Norman Quare, Daniel. To pay the full catalogue price, I am prepared.
17th century Daniel Quare. Very hard to come by.
You cannot help, nein?
I'm not saying that.
What do you say, mein Herr?
I don't have one in stock. I could ask around.
Nein, das gefällt mir nicht. No good. For South America, I depart next week. Unsere clock must be found before I go. Verstehen? Aber schnell, Max, schnell.
Where are you staying?
Until Sonntag. Und then.
You are bleeding nicked!
Williams! Why? What did I do wrong? You wouldn't sell off that junk, so I did. And you'd have got the insurance if only you'd kept your head down.
You came into my house to make an inventory, and then you steal from me.
And from lots of others. Meet Algernon. He's got more alibis, aliases, and a telephone book.
My dear lady, I am charmed, honoured, and privileged to make your acquaintance.
Now watch him, Ma'am. He's the right villain. Count your rings.
Are you what Mickey Spillane calls a flim-flam man, Algernon?
I call myself an entrepreneur, madam.
Yes, he comes between the punter and his money. When I was on the force, he was known as the finest con man east of the Pate.
Entschuldigung, gnädige Frau, but some Guten paintings of many marks which you in your house possess, yeah?
Yeah?
Here you are, Mr. Bulman, with our thanks.
Don't happen to have cash about you, do you?
I've been thinking. Perhaps we might put a few things up for sale. Just a few, mind.
Hello. Good morning. There's a few things aren't on the menu.
How is your little nephew?
Oh, fine.
What nephew? Jan, you don't have a nephew.
Oh, look, Scampy.